value analysis we have already started. Then what is value? Value is nothing but price we pay for a product, process or material. Okay, that we had already discussed. Then we had already covered types of value, which are cost value, use value, esteem value and exchange value. Okay, these four, there are four types of value: cost value, use value, esteem value and exchange value. Okay, then aim and objective of value analysis, that also we had already discussed. Then first objective of value analysis is to maintain functional objective of an item at desired level. Then second objective, to save money or to increase profit. Okay, then third objective is time consideration, and last objective is quality promotion and its standardization. Okay, these are the aims or objective of value analysis that we had already discussed. Then value engineering or value analysis. What is value analysis? Value analysis is nothing but procedure for efficient identification of unnecessary cost. You have to identify unnecessarily cost of your product. Okay, that is your value analysis. Now, value engineering is consists of the value of a function is defined as relationship of cost and its performance. It means that if we minimize the cost, if we minimize the if we increase the value, then its cost will be minimized. Therefore, value is nothing but performance upon cost. Okay, we have to improve the performance to improve our value. Okay, then value engineering is nothing but, or it applies everything, because every project or process has a function, or value engineering can be applied at any point of the design or process. Okay, by using value engineering or value analysis, we have to solve solve problems. Okay, then also we have to improve our quality of product. Then value engineering can be used as a technique for developing design criteria. It helps technique for developing design criteria. Okay, then value engineering or value is defined as, it is the ratio of function to cost. Value is function upon cost. Therefore, it is a systematic method to improve the value of goods or product and service by using an examination of function. Okay, we have to improve our performance, we have to improve, or we have to promote quality of product, is nothing but value engineering. Okay, then again, it has been said that value engineering is an organizational creative approach for the purpose of identifying unnecessarily cost, that we had already discussed in previous lecture. Okay, we have to identify, or we have to eliminate unnecessarily cost of product. Okay, that is nothing but value engineering or value analysis also. Unnecessary costs are that which provides neither quality nor use nor appearance nor life and nor customer features. These are the unnecessary costs that we have to eliminate, or we have to identify, or we have to remove that unnecessary cost. And that cost consists of, these are neither quality nor use nor acceptance nor life and nor customer features. Okay, then there are 8 steps of value engineering. Steps of value engineering. In that, first step is preparation step or preparation phase. Phases of value engineering or steps of value engineering are preparation, information, analysis, creation, evaluation, development, presentation, and last one is verification phase. These are the phases of value engineering or value analysis. Therefore, going to first phase of value engineering, which is preparation phase. Okay, this is your first phase of value analysis. In that, it is the most important phase of value engineering that creates that right and successful environment. First phase is preparation phase. It is the preliminary phase of value engineering, and that we have to create that right and successful environment. Okay. Then in this phase, there is interaction of customer before manufacturing. Okay, as we had already said that this is preliminary phase. Therefore, before manufacturing of any product, we have to interact our customer. Okay, this is nothing but preparation phase. After preparation, we will prepare our product. Okay, then work done on specifies rather than on generalize. Okay, after interaction of customer before manufacturing, we have to work on their requirement. Their requirement means that customer, according to customer requirement, we have to prepare our product or model. Okay, work done on specifies rather than on generalities. Then next phase is evaluation phase, and that phase the study of ideas that result in cost saving and their implementation. This is next phase, evaluation phase. In that we have to study and ideas that result in cost saving and their implementation. After preparing product, we have to save our cost of product by using various ideas, by improving quality of our product, by using standardized idea, or by uh, removing unnecessarily cost. We have to study various ideas that result in cost saving and their implementation. Okay, that ideas we have using in evaluation phase. Again, in this stage, all the alternatives are assessed by evaluating how well they meet the required function and how great the cost saving will be. As this is evaluation phase, in this phase, we have to reduce cost and implement our product by promoting quality. And also it has been said that in this stage, all alternatives are accessed by evaluating how well they meet required function. We have to use all alternatives to evaluate or to meet the customer requirement or to meet required functions and how great the cost saving will be. Do that we have to save more and more cost of the product. Then creation. In this stage, value engineers ask what are the various. In this phase, value engineers ask what are the various alternative ways of meeting requirement, what else will perform the desired function. Okay. As this is creation phase, then We have to use various alternatives of requirement, and then we have to use various function up to desired position. Then we have to use brainstorming with positive thinking. Okay? We have to think positive for preparing our product model. Then creative ideas can be developed by number of checklists. There are number of checklists for creative ideas. Okay. From creative ideas, number of checklists are to be developed, and from that number of checklists, we have to identify, we have to analyze perfect idea, efficient identification for the creation of product. Okay, then use that ideas from checklist and use that in our uh, product. Okay, the next phase is development phase. Development phase. This phase consists of, or this phase attempts a further development of the 2 or 4 ideas selected earlier. Okay, as we had already said that there are number of checklists of ideas are there. Therefore, select 2 to 4 or 4 to 5 ideas as earlier. Okay, select appropriate ideas, select perfect ideas from checklist. Okay, then a real effort to develop the ideas of lowest cost that do the main function is attempt. Okay, by that 4 to 5 ideas, we have to focus on lowest cost ideas or ideas of lowest cost that do main function is to be attempt, because we have to reduce our unnecessary cost as well as we have to produce a product which has good quality or which is standardized one. Okay, therefore we have to develop the ideas of lowest cost that do the main function is to be attained. Okay, then ask yourself, would I spend my own money or on this solution? If not, modify it. It means that for development phase is very important in value engineering. In development phase, the in development phase, ask yourself, would I spend own money? It means that financial, who is the finance, who will offer finance for the product or finance for this phase. If you will you will be able to pay this finance, then yes, other than use other solution. Okay, then next phase is analysis phase. Analysis phase, after development phase, analysis phase is there. Then in analysis phase, the evaluation should be done after each idea and after brainstorming. Okay, we have to use the 2 to 4 ideas. In that 2 to 4 ideas, we have to select either 1 or 2 after brainstorming. Okay, then analyze of each ideas without thinking that idea would not work, idea not possible, and for and all that. Okay, we have to select the proper ideas to improve our product or to reduce unnecessarily cost. Then identification of barriers and their elimination tactfully. Okay, then verification phase. Verification phase is nothing but every step of the process is geared towards obtaining the result that increases the rate on the investment. Okay, then it is necessary to ensure that the group that implements the idea in form of saving, produce, and other benefits. It means that in verification phase, every step of process is geared towards the obtaining the result. In verification phase, we are just near to obtain our result, or we are just near to uh, obtain our product that increases the rate on investment. Okay, then information phase, information phase consists of determine user needs, to build team knowledge and understanding of the project, then to completely understand the specific use, function, requirements of the item, then to visit the site which is preferable, then process continues throughout the remainder of the study. Okay, this is information phase. It depends on user. It consists of build team knowledge and understanding of the project, to completely understand the specific use or specific functions of the project. Okay, then there are some advantages of value analysis. Okay, advantages of value analysis, as we know that value analysis in value analysis we have to remove unnecessarily cost. Again, it is the relationship of design, function and cost of any product, material, services, with the object of reducing cost through its modification. This is your value analysis or value engineering. Okay, on the basis of these there are advantages of value analysis. First advantage is it leads to improvement in the product design. It leads to improvement in the product design, so that most appropriate product are to be produced. Okay, this is your first advantage. It leads improvement in the product design. Okay, then second advantage is high quality is to be maintained by using value analysis. Then third advantage is all round efficiency is achieved by eliminating waste of various types. Next advantage is cost saving, provide a measure for judging managerial effectiveness. Next advantage is new ideas are generated and incorporated. Next one is team spirit and moral are improved. And last advantage is areas requiring attention and improvement are pinpointed. It means that the conclusion of these advantages, what we have to say, we have to eliminate unnecessarily cost. It means that our product is having high quality, then we will get or all round efficiency we have to achieve, then cost saving, then new ideas are generated, because we had already discussed we have to select an ideas from idea checklist. Okay, therefore there is existing of idea checklist, and that we have to identify or we have to select new ideas which are generated and incorporated. Then team spirit and morals are improved, because this is team activity, therefore team spirit and morals are to be improved. Then areas requiring attention and improvement are team pointing. Okay, these are the advantages of value analysis. Then the conclusion, after doing all these phases and advantages, the conclusion of value engineering or value analysis are improve our career skill, then separate symptoms from problems, then solve root cause problems and capture opportunities, become more competitive by improving benchmarking process, take command of a powerful problem solving methodology to use in any situation. and reduction in cost of existing products or system. These are the final conclusion of value analysis. Okay. Now, further part we will discuss in next lecture. This is all related on value analysis, value engineering. Therefore, your value analysis chapter number 7 is over. In next lecture, we will start next chapter, risk analysis.